Welcome back to Madison Square Garden. We're moments away from the Nets and the Knicks' third meeting of the season. Each team is split so far. Let's take a look at the New Jersey Nets, who come into the Garden with a 34-38 record. Krstic, very impressive lately as a starter for New Jersey. Kidd and Jacque Vaughn in the backcourt. As for the New York Knicks, 29-41. Overall, Kurt Thomas having a terrific game in Los Angeles. Tim Thomas, Sweetney, the other forwards, with Stephon Marbury and Jamal Crawford, who's been distributing the basketball extremely well as of late, is the two guards. So Stephon Marbury coming off that 45-point game. He was 12 of 22 from the field, 6 of 8 from the three-point line, 15 of 16 from the free throw line to go along with his 10 assists and 6 rebounds against Los Angeles. Jason Kidd on the other sideline, 65 career triple doubles, and he's ranked first in the league right now. And speaking of Stephon and his scoring, over the past 5 games, he's averaging 28, 8 assists, and close to 4 rebounds. And take a look at the guys that distribute the ball the best in the National Basketball Association. Steve Nash leading. Marbury is third, and Jason Kidd fourth. Even Allen Iverson close to 8 assists per game. How about Marbury's durability this year, Gus? Has started every one of the 70 games the Knicks have played this year. Kidd has missed 16 because of his injury situation, but he's back in form now. So look at the officials. Nees, Davis, and Lewis. New Jersey and New York. And the toss and the tap is controlled. Jacque Vaughn grabs it right off the tap. One of the things that Coach Herb Williams is stressing, when the Knicks are successful, a lot of it has to do with ball movement. And that was a good example of what can happen. Here's Jason Kidd posting up Marbury. Baseline turnaround. Got it. Jason Kidd's jump shot over the years has gotten much better. That Kidd leaves his feet. Vince Carter a long three. Rebounded by Kidd at the free throw line. And the Nets will do it one more time. This team moves well on offense, but they're standing around. I guess that's what Kidd is playing the way he is. Everybody's watching him. Tough assignment for Jamal Crawford guarding Vince Carter. Jason Kidd for 3, and he buries it. Well, that's an announcement to Stephon. Fortunately, going out of bounds. Just look. Kidd a moment ago out beyond the three-point line and unhesitatingly bombs that one. And he posts up, too. The Knicks are going to see a lot of Kidd posting up. He's a 6'4" guy. He's got a couple of inches on. Now, Tim Thomas, you know, if you heard Williams, you want to throw some water in his face on that. I mean, that shouldn't happen. Had no idea what the clock was. Jason Kidd all the way to the basket and the easy layup. So all of a sudden, Kidd with 5 points make that 7 points. All 7 of New Jersey's points to start. We are seeing Jacque Vaughn is the point guard for this team now. Kidd has gone through his what will be Hall of Fame career, certainly as a point guard, but now he is playing the shooting guard, ironically, and Vaughn's doing a nice job elevating that offense, getting them going early, and Kidd has been having a party here in the opening minutes. Kidd gives the ball up there and then keeps going to the basket. Basic give-and-go basketball. Collins picks up his second foul. Cliff Robinson in the game now. Tim Thomas. Krstic with the rebound. And here come the Nets. Nets coming off a 95-78 win on Wednesday over the Clippers. Vince Carter inside. The off-balance shot goes down. He gave Tim Thomas that little nudge at the end of the move to separate himself from Thomas, and it worked. 9-0 run for New Jersey. All batted around. Sweetney with the rebound inside. And now Jacque Vaughn. You know, when a big man isn't hitting, the best thing he can do is go to the boards and do some rebounding and get some shots inside. And the old man hits one. Cliff Robinson. He was traded by the Warriors to the Nets for 2 second-round picks on February 14. So here come the Nets, 12-7. Krstic, the impressive rookie, kicks it back out with 10 to shoot. Now he posts up again, this time on Sweetney. Across the lane, the big jump hook goes. That was a real hook shot. Krstic is averaging 9 points and shooting 48% from the field. The Nets are 23-11 when he scores 10 or more points. Crawford off the bounce. Rejected by Krstic. Crawford gets it back, and Kidd called for the reach-in foul. Here's Vaughn along with Krstic, Cliff Robinson, Jason Kidd, and Vince Carter. Kidd posting up Stephon. Carter crosses over Tim Thomas, who may have sprained an ankle, and Krstic lays it in. Tim Thomas limping now and grimacing as he comes up the floor. Jermaine Jackson is checked in the game, replacing Stephon Marbury. Here's a young man that has really done a good job in his role, coming off the bench, almost coming up with the steal. Now Clifford Robinson got it from downtown.
He is an outstanding long-range shooter. And that's the Knicks and Pacers Tuesday night at the Garden.
And you know what? Spike Lee will be on the pregame show along with John Starks to talk about the Reggie Miller era here at the Garden. Krstic inside, lays it in.
Well, considering all of the experiences John Starks and Spike to a certain degree have had with Reggie, that should be fun.
So Vince Carter heads into the locker room. And now Brian Scalabrine will check in for the Nets. And Cliff Robinson heads to the bench. He's limping a little bit. Travis Best runs the point. Jason Kidd moves to the off-guard position. Here's Best, the quick guard out of Georgia Tech. Hits the baseline runner. And he is terrific getting to the basket. 31-26. Knicks with the lead. And New York right now allowing New Jersey to shoot 10 of 25, 40%. Here's Buford wide open. Krstic, offensive rebound and layup.
Krstic hurt the Knicks in their last meeting here at the Garden. And Taylor certainly working, though, doing a good job on the boards, letting the Nets feel his physical presence.
Guys,
I'm sorry, Gus.
Go ahead. You go right ahead.
I was going to say, the Knicks are an average night shooting. They're 14th best in the NBA this year.
Jason Kidd on the other end has some words for the Knick bench.
The Nets have gone up to 40.
12 of 30 for the Nets, 12 of 35 for New York. Here's Carter, pick and roll. Inside Scalabrine, quick release, got it. 36-34. Marbury with 13 points, a couple of rebounds and assists in the first half. Travis Best off the dribble, and he knocks it down.
You're asking for my scrapbook.
I'm trying to get your numbers. What you bat? Probably what, 320?
I don't know.
20 taters?
Not quite that good, or else I'd have something more to talk about.
Here's Vince Carter. Almost turned it over. Krstic down the lane. Beautiful left-handed floater. Inside, he has 10 points. Tim Thomas. Remember, the Nets are 23-11 when Krstic records 10 or more points. Watch this move by him for his 10th point.
Yeah, he can shoot, as the Knicks found out last time here. Oh, with the left hand at Madison Square Garden. He had a 5 for 7 from the field, 12 points, but it came early, and that's what was so impressive because people really didn't know him. He is a rookie.
41-38. Knicks, Vince Carter from the baseline. Now Carter starting to warm up. Here comes Jason Kidd. Robinson. Krstic. Knocked out of his hands by Malik Rose.
It's an odd move. He gets the ball right in front of the basket, then goes away from the basket.
Robinson, this time he doesn't pass up the three. Off the front rim, backdoor Kidd from Vince Carter. How about that one?
I'll always say the greatest joy playing on offense is throwing the pass, and Carter really enjoyed that.
Nets reclaim the lead 42-41. Under 50 seconds to go. Marbury splitting the defense, stolen by Carter, and a foul. Jason Kidd picks up his second.
We'll take a Panasonic digital replay of Carter in action with that beautiful handoff to the left-handed delivery of Jason Kidd.
So that sends Stephon Marbury. So the Knicks shoot in the first half 32.4%. Malik Rose led him in scoring with 14. Stephon Marbury had 13. And the Nets led by Jason Kidd's 12. Lead it after one half, 43-42. Coming up the halftime festivities right after this.
And he can score.
Now, as far as New Jersey goes, Jason Kidd involved in just about everything.
Well, you know, this is a game about the 2 point guards in this game right here, Jason Kidd as well as Stephon Marbury. Jason makes everything happen for New Jersey. Without him, New Jersey won't be.
Sweetney working with Mark Aguirre. They spend hours and hours working on those post-up moves. Collins rattled it in and out and back in. So Jason Collins gives the Nets a 1-point lead. The Knicks turn it over for the 13th time. Turnovers, John, have been a problem for this squad last couple of games. They've been kind of sloppy with the basketball.
You pay, too. Both teams, incidentally, in the first half had 11 of those.
Vince Carter fouled and one.
He just looked like he got grabbed around the neck, but shoveled the pass up off the backboard. And down it went into the basket. Oh, boy. That he made that's pretty amazing. Wow.
So Vince Carter at the line. He has really quick feet. And Sweetney with 2 field goals in the second half after going scoreless in the first half. Now Vince Carter skipping to the basket. And Carter counted again. Wow.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
That was an unbelievable shot. The whistle blew. You get the feeling the play was over, but Carter didn't feel that way. I've never seen a shot like that.
Back to the basket. Just flipped it up. So Tim Thomas checks out of the game. Trevor Ariza replaces him. Thomas leaves with his 3rd. Trevor having a terrific rookie season at only 19. Leans in, banks it, no. Batted out. Snared by Vaughn. Leaves it for Jason Kidd. To Jacque Vaughn, wide open on the baseline. And Jason Kidd has his first assist of the game.
It's so important in transition.
Malik Rose lost it. Picked up Ariza. And he can't lay it in. Now Jason Kidd. Both teams having problems handling the ball tonight. As if the ball may be a little slick. Here's Vince Carter fouled and one.
That's all about strength with him. I mean, we've seen him here in the second half take a couple of blows in his field goal percentage, in his field goal attempt rather, and it not affect the outcome.
Vince Carter now with 16 points. Heading to the free throw line. Nets up.
Knicks really need an offensive lift now.
Knicks shot 34% at the break. They're now down to 33% shooting. Vince Carter with the floater on the baseline. And the Nets take a 10-point lead. Knicks reclaim the lead, 60-59. 2:20 to play, 3rd quarter.
Quick movement against the zone by the offense can find openings. That's what the Nets are going to try and emulate what the Knicks just did.
Stephon with 22. Carter, Travis Best frees himself and knocks down the mid-range jump shot. Here comes Jason Kidd. Carter draws a double team. Gets it back. Travis Best steps into one. Gets his own rebound. Knicks don't box out. Best again reloads. (65-62) New Jersey. So Travis Best inbounds the ball. Cliff Robinson has deep range. They find Kidd, who lofts it at the basket, in and out.
Wow. Remarkable shot.
But the Knicks end the quarter on an 18-7 run over the final 7 minutes and 25 seconds.
Look at that shot by Kidd. Just about there. Whoa!
Knicks have turned it over 18 times, giving up 16. Stephon pulls up. Marbury so far 24 points through 3 after that 45-point outing against the Nets. Cliff Robinson, and that's the shooter's roll.
You want a hand in his face when he shoots.
12 lead changes, 8 ties. The Knicks with a 1-point lead, 68-67. They've led by as many as 10 in the third quarter. Scalabrine slips down the lane and lays it in, plus the foul. Malik Rose fouling him.
Had the look of a walk, didn't it? A travel. It's like a Panasonic digital replay review of this move by Scott. 1, 2.
Yeah, he did walk. Jamal Crawford with 13 points. Vince Carter guarded by Ariza. Deep 3 as well, and he buries it right in front of his own bench. Back-to-back field goals for Jamal Crawford. And the Knicks tie it up at 73.
When you feel it, keep going with it. And that's the message to Crawford from Herb Williams, too.
Inside Scalabrine. Beautiful pass by Jason Kidd. A wide open Scalabrine. And now Jason Kidd has 3 assists to go along. Jason Kidd, Cliff Robinson, Krstic, Scalabrine, and Carter. Jermaine Jackson in the game, playing defense on Carter. Carter posting him up. Weak side, Scalabrine dumps it down. Krstic cut off nicely by Taylor, but there's Cliff Robinson who knocks down the jump shot.
Oh, a good ball movement beat the zone on that one.
Robinson off the bench with 12.
When you feel the guy step away from you further from the basket, you think you've done a good job, but it so happens Crawford can hit those long bombs.
Jamal Crawford, 17 points. He's 6 of 13, shooting a nice percentage. Jason Kidd answers, and Kidd with another 3. And that's the shot the Knicks want to give up. They'll give that to Collins all evening.
Absolutely.
Stop and start. Stephon in the basket, stripped from behind. Hits the floor, taken away by Kidd. Here comes Jason, speeding, stopping. Oh, man. Jason Kidd with that ball on a string.
Yeah, he came out. He picked up that loose basketball, too. He ripped it out of Marbury's vicinity there. Watch him pull that ball up so quickly and explode down court. He's got Tim Thomas running with him, and then the spin. He leaves Thomas behind.
Tim Thomas almost got his ankle broken on that one. 82-81, New Jersey. Knicks continuing to fight in this game after trailing by 7 in the first half, 10 in the third quarter, now by 1.
I see Pamela Anderson's getting into it now.
She's leaning forward.
We see clapping for the first time.
The Knicks have her attention, but Vince Carter has her attention as well as he hits the floater in traffic. Nets go up by 3.
And Vince Carter a moment ago going to the basket. Unorthodox deliveries by Carter are commonplace.
23 points, 13 in the fourth quarter for Jamal. 1-point lead for the Nets, approaching the 3-minute mark of the fourth. Here's Vince again. Tim Thomas has 5, so he may want to take him off the dribble. Ball deflected, tracked down Crawford, throws it inbounds right to Kidd. Shot clock doesn't reset, it's at 2. Carter, oh! Vince Carter with 31 now.
He's something. And Carter, as the seconds wind down, he knew exactly what he had, and he got that shot up and in for another 3. A most timely move for him. He's had so much trouble tonight scoring.
Now the Knicks have to D up. Jason Kidd guarded by Stephon. Vince Carter with 31 tonight. Off the dribble. The kick. Collins got it. Collins with a huge shot. Vince Carter with 6 assists. Stephon Marbury skipping down the lane. Strip. No call. Now Jason Kidd the other way. He's got Vaughn. Back to Jason Kidd. And 1.
does he accelerate.
And Kurt Thomas picks up his 5th.
Jason Kidd with great speed. And it was necessary for him to.
93-91, Nets with the lead. This is the 14th game that 14th time rather that a Knick game has gone down to the final 3 seconds. Actually, the 15th game. The Knicks are 5-9 in those games. Now it's been changed back to 4.8.
The Knicks have time for an inbound, for an exchange, or possibly 2. Whatever happens has to be crisp. What they want, though, is a good shot. And the best way to get points is to get it to Marbury and let him drive to go to the foul line, draw a foul.
The fans rise to their feet here at the Garden. Kurt Thomas inbound. Rose, Marbury, Tim Thomas, and Crawford. They're looking. Cross court, Marbury. He's got time for Tim Thomas straight away for the win. Off the glass, no, and that's it. Tim Thomas about 2 inches.
Collins made a big
too long.
Collins set a pick on Marbury, couldn't receive the ball. Then he went reverse and he ran across away from the ball. Knicks were lucky to get the ball into their own team's hands actually on that play. It was very well played defensively by New Jersey. They knew Marbury was the guy.
So the Knicks fall to the Nets. 93-91. Let's take a look at the final play.
You see Collins up there taking up a lot of room. He's looking for Marbury. He's looking for him. Was preceded by Marbury having to run away because of Collins' presence to where he was on the court. A lot of pressure on Marbury now, and then of course the Tim Thomas made a very good effort, almost made it. That would have been a game winner. Tim Thomas is out there in 3-point range. It would have been a winner. Just missed. Another look. See that. Marbury couldn't go to receive the ball. They defended him that well. They wouldn't let him go to receive that inbounds pass.
So a disappointed Knick bench as the Nets beat them 93-91. Nets improved to 35-38. Knicks fall to 29-42. They're now 21-15 here at the world's most famous arena. 93-91 the final. New Jersey holds on to beat the Knicks. Back to wrap it up right after this.